The following is a statement being made by Comrade Net, who knew Kelly Seven. He just wanted to take a minute to talk about the place where she was found.
This is Old Town Glendale. Arizona's forgotten people. Alright, see this? Her wrist was cut, self-inflicted here, here, and here. Alright? This is exactly 59th Avenue and Glendale. Alright, guys are gonna have to take a walk with me. This is, where she actually was found. Right there. Here, in her sleeping bag, curled up. She left a note in her handwriting, and I have yet to be privy to what was written on it, and from what I understand, it wasn't very detailed. I'll update you as soon as I have more. I almost forgot to mention, by the way, that's where I just was. I almost forgot to mention that her stomach was full of a whole bunch of aspirins that she seems to have swallowed. So it is believed that between cutting herself and swallowing a whole bottle of pills, that's what did it. It's really sad, as in her last days, I saw her every day. She always asked for shampoo, and I provided her shampoo every day. There were a couple places I could take her to where they would volunteer her taking a shower. I think one detail that's been missed is that one of the reasons why she was homeless is she didn't want to take up room in the squatter houses because she came from one of the squatter houses that had been raided by the cops, and they all had to flee, and sometimes those places get overcrowded when that happens. Because even though they're a refuge, they do like to have people have semi-space. Usually they bunk roommates depending on certain preference demographics. When you go to those squatter houses, there's a policy of no romantic relationships. Now, if you're in a squatter house, because everybody's brother and sister and mother and father, you don't have romantic relationships. Now, you could have a relationship with somebody else from another squatter house, but not in the same squatter house. And one of her issues is that she had, an ex in the squatter house that she was welcome in. She took the rules very seriously. Now, it would have been just seen as temporary or whatever, but she also was trying to go off and do her own thing, and she wasn't always playing to the rules of the Arizona Rebellion. I mean, she was a believer, but she had her own agenda at the time. And I was seeing her every other day, making sure she was okay. What I did not know is that she was extremely bipolar. I don't know if she actually had depression. I know as everybody's talking about depression in the comments to everybody that she streamed on, Jason Unruhe, Ewoks Unhinged. She also streamed once on Dinky Kane, I think. She was known to be a fan of the fellow traveler, as am I, but she would give out detailed information about stuff as it was happening because she wanted the reality to meet with social media. Which also explains her extreme hatred towards BreadTube. BreadTube is known for stonewalling street anarchists and not letting them speak. Some of the information I get, it doesn't add up, so I haven't provided extra information that I might have because unless I can confirm it, I'm not going to speak of it. But everything I've spoken of is what I can confirm. Rest in power, Kelly 7.
The takeaway from this should be that we need to start taking this situation more seriously, because what's going on in Arizona is now beginning to happen in Portland, to some degree, even Chicago.